Go ahead.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first Sub Sunday of 2015. We haven't done Sub Sunday in a whole year. You guys missed all of this, and now I'm going to talk about why I was gone. Schooling and work and terrible and loans and badness. Yeah, all that, all together. College. Yeah. So, how you guys doing?
Doing good.
Not too bad, man. Just
Okay.
working, slaving away, trying to get this Twitch channel working. It's getting there, slowly
Wait.
but surely.
Oh, you mean get it? I thought like something was wrong.
No. Just
Um,
trying to get people to show up, basically. I need to stop ignoring my YouTube channel. I know I put Sub Sunday up there, and then I flood it with D&D stuff. But I really just need to stop ignoring it and start doing more vlogs. But it kind of comes down to the point where it's like nothing really is eventful is going on in my life. It's not horrible. It's pretty good right now. So I mean,
yeah.
I can't really complain. It can always be better, and I got to work towards that.
You can always be those guys who just make videos about complaining about things. Like,
I thought about doing like a Francis-esque type videos just for the hell of it. Just find subject that pissed me off and just go crazy on them. But it's like then I'm gonna be compared to Francis or
Yeah.
any other people out there that does it, and it's kind of like, meh, I'll pass.
See, the thing about that is, every time someone would tell me, hey, you're making a video like this, I'd be like, well, I have a different opinion, or this is just my opinion on this matter. I mean, journalists and news anchors do it all the time. They just say, add their, like, 2 cents, and then they, are you combing your beard?
Yes, I am.
I still can't grow a beard. Okay, but I'm still too young. Hate it. Yeah. I think that it would be perfect. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it, especially because like the way you elaborate on things, it'd be like a different perspective.
Do I elaborate on things well?
I mean, yeah. I mean, like when you're especially, I watched the Steam sale video that you did, and as someone who just downloaded Steam like 3 days ago because I just got this computer, so I was like, oh, that's really good. And can you explain to me the whole card thing and people trading? I don't understand Steam at all.
I mean, actually, it's a good idea. I'll do a video on what I understand about that stuff. Man, never even thought about that.
Yeah, because like getting into it, like people are trying to like give me stuff, and people are like, don't click on these links because like they're people who are bad. I don't understand what's going on.
There's a lot of stuff about Steam that you got to be careful with, and a lot of things that if you do it right, you can work into your favor. And like a lot of the things with the trading cards, a lot of people sell them because you get trading cards from just playing the games. A good chunk of the games have trading cards, and you just play it for so long, and it gives you out a trading card. Now, you can make badges and level up your community level, and that allows you to have more friends on your friends list, and more stuff. It just makes you look better in the community. Or you can sell them, or you can trade them for other things. And what I do is I forge badges, and I increase my friends list size. And sometimes I trade them for other cards, that way I can do them. I don't even bother with the selling part because it's kind of like
Wait, if you sell them, what do you get?
Steam money.
Steam money, and then you can use that to buy games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's great. That's a great system. I like that.
Yep. And they do periodically, like right now, you can convert your cards you don't want and the backgrounds and little emoticons that they give you for making badges. You can convert them into gems. You can take those gems and you can make booster packs, or occasionally they're going to be doing auctions where you can take these gems and you can bid on an auction. As a matter of fact, I got a game for more or less free during the auction right before the winter sale. I got Crypt of the Necrodancer, which is really awesome. It's a beat-based dungeon crawler, and what I did was I cashed in a bunch of my doubles. I made all the badges I could, and then if I had a bunch of doubles, I just cashed them all in. And if people wanted to give me their cards, I asked, hey, you gonna use any of these doubles? And they're like, can I have them if you're not going to? And if but it was something I needed, then I kept it. But if it was a double, I just cashed it in for the chips, and then I pitched in towards getting Crypt of the Necrodancer, and I ended up winning like one of the last 5 copies right before it ended.
Wow.
Yep. So
Steam. Does
yeah,
Valve make games anymore?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if they've made something recently, but Valve has a lot of games. They have
They
all the
update Counter-Strike.
CS:GOs, the Counter Strike, Left 4 Dead, Left 4 Dead 2, Portal.
I love Portal so much. First game I downloaded was
I
Portal.
think they just published it. I don't think they made it.
Oh, they didn't. Oh, but still, it was a great game.
Oh yeah,
Ju-
Portal's a fantastic game.
Just think about it. Blizzard is putting out more games than Valve is.
Yes.
Way more games. Blizzard's putting out a crap ton of games.
Oh yeah. And then if I understand this correctly, Blizzard is a lot like what EA does. They find the games out there and then they publish them, and they make some of the games. They do make some of them, but for the most part, they publish them.
That's pretty interesting.
And I'm probably, somebody will probably have a better understanding of what the answer to that question than I will, and they're more than welcome to put it in the comment section.
Okay, so I was on Reddit the other day, and I happened to stumble upon PC Master Race, and I was just going through there. So that guy, right? That guy that they all praise, they're like God. Is that like the guy who made Steam?
Yeah, Gabe Newell.
Oh.
Yeah,
he found Valve,
Valve.
and then
He's the leader of Valve. The emperor of Valve.
so that's why he's like a god to them. Because like there's this one like guy who like his whole entire room was like posters and like he had like a bedspread, and I'm like it's all the same guy.
Yeah, all of them. A lot of it is just jokes and memes and stuff like that. Because when it comes down to it and you look at it, Valve makes very little money off the sales. Because depends on if they buy the license in bulk or not. If they've bought a crap load of copies of the game from the publisher and then posted it up there, then they can sell it for $60, but turn around and make a little bit off of it.
Mm-hmm.
And when it goes on sale, they'll make even less because a lot of it has to go to the publisher, the creators, and all that stuff. So,
Wow.
But yeah, the Steam sales are known for draining people's wallets, but you get a crap load of games.
I saw a GIF on there where a guy looked like he looked at his wallet, and his wallet is like full of money, and then like he looks at the date and he looks up and there's a Steam sale. He looks back at his wallet and it's gone.
Gone. That's funny. There's a lot of memes on there. Oh god, you can just punch in Steam sale memes and there'll be thousands of them out there because it's the greatest time to be a PC gamer, but it's also the worst time to be a PC gamer because you end up spending copious amounts of money.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So looks like let's get started with these topics. I really want to talk about the interview. So
Yes.
Kelly saw the interview. Did you see the interview?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So I saw like literally what happened was that I was like I think I was on like Twitter or something like that, and then I saw like a post. Someone says like the interview now available $5.99, and I went to the Google store and bought it right there and watched it, and like it's very predictable, very predictable. You kind of see like the way it's going, and if you've ever watched a movie with James Franco and Seth Rogen, you guys are like, oh, it's like the same, but different, but same.
I thought it was a good movie.
Wow, really?
You didn't like it?
That movie was stupid.
That's what made it so great.
Listen, I watched it. Don't get me wrong. I laughed because just the sheer stupidity. It's like watching the original Dumb and Dumber again. It's like, why am I watching this dumbass movie? Oh, because it's amusing. That's why.
I'm not gonna.
It's
lie.
not gonna like. It's not like Oscar level, but it was
No.
it was an enjoyable movie.
I think spoiler alert. I think my favorite part was where James Franco is doing the interview, like the actual interview, like towards the end of the movie, and he's like singing the firework by Katy Perry, and then Kim Jong is trying not to say it. He's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about, and it's the funniest thing in the
No, not the chorus.
No, not the chorus.
He doesn't have a butthole.
Tell me my man doesn't poop.
And it's overactive.
Oh my god.
Oh, the great
Dick you.
Eminem did a great job at the very
Oh
beginning.
my. Okay. Yes. Okay. So
People
that is
thought he was-
probably the best part of the movie is Eminem right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Because I'm gay. What? What?
As gay, you mean I'm a homosexual?
He's like, I'm a homosexual. I like men. And then like everybody's going. But the thing is that like people actually thought he was gay after the movie came out.
Oh, God.
I watched it with a group of friends. My dumbass friend was like, "Wait, Eminem's gay?" I'm like, "No, he has a kid. And he's married or was married. He's not gay."
How's okay? If you believe that, you're stupid. I'm
First, it's
sorry.
a comedy movie. Second, it's a
Yeah,
movie.
exactly.
It's a movie, and it's
And I just wanted to ask my friend, how much of this do you think is real? Do you think they killed the leader of North Korea? Did you see that there's like people are dropping USB
Yeah.
and
Yes, they're the what is it?
South
The,
Korean.
the South Korean North Korea Liberal Front, or I don't even know what the heck they're called. What they're doing is they're getting the movie loaded on USB drives and DVDs, and they're floating them over the border with balloons to drop them into the city so people can watch the movie. That is awesome.
what was it? They showed the movie to some like North Korean defectors, and they didn't find it funny.
No, they didn't.
No, they're like, I don't get it. And it's like it's not like that, but to us, it's hilarious. But the thing is, isn't the only reason why we don't just go over and like wreck North Korea is because they're allies with China? Isn't that the only?
But a lot of
I think
other
it's because-
issues.
I think it's because they have a lot of people. There's people there who believe it. And what are you going to do with those people?
True.
It's either you kill, like if only like 4 million of those people actually don't think he's the great leader, then you still have like 20 of them that you're going to have to kill.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's either you kill 20 million people and give North Korea to South Korea, or you just leave them alone.
See, my thought is, we could just do what Alexander the Great wanted to do with all the other countries. Kill all the men off, breed the women, kill the women and kill the children and the men, and breed the women and just breed the entire race out. 2 generations, we have to worry about revolt because everybody is.
Oh my god, that sounds so brutal.
That's tactics that he used.
Yeah, that
Terrifying, isn't it?
Isn't that something that the Vikings used to? Isn't that why all like women?
Yeah, they would kidnap the women and young girls and drag them back there and make them their wives and stuff like that. But okay, so all in all, the interview was okay. I laughed. I'm not gonna. I'll laugh at anything. Okay, I'm always in the mood for a good laugh. If you don't laugh, then you have problems. You got to figure out what makes you laugh and start laughing because laughing is the greatest thing in the world. It's actually, if you can laugh for 30 minutes straight, or you can laugh for roughly 30 minutes a day, it's actually the same equivalent as jogging a mile in cardio.
If I laugh for like 30 seconds, like hard, like I'm like about to die, like I'd rather die than laugh for 30 seconds really hard. Like it hurts.
You laugh so hard, especially like when your friends make you laugh and you laugh really, really hard. And you're like, stop.
Stop! I gotta breathe. Dude, when I get laughing really hard because of all that smoking, oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna die. Like I'm like.
Oh, speaking of that, I saw your comment on George's video and how people got butthurt. Like, why? About the whole smoking thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. YouTube comments. Like, the thing is that I see them all the time, and I'm like, why are people this dumb? Why? Stop. No. There's no way you could have like saw that and you're like, yeah, that's good. Enter.
I wrote down very simply that I wanted him to respond. Make another response. Do it. I'm pressuring you into response because his whole thing about how people who cave into peer pressure are stupid. I'm like, yeah, whatever, idiot. You've caved into peer pressure at least a couple times in your life. So I said, do it. Respond to these comments. Do it. I dare you. I double dog dare you. So every time he responds, I'm going to tell him that he's giving in to peer pressure because I want him to respond.
That song that they started the movie out with was hilarious too.
Oh my gosh, I love like
Okay, go ahead. Finish what you're saying, then I can
like that was so like I hear her singing and I'm like, oh okay, okay, and then
yeah.
And it was like burn and choke on their blood. I'm like, oh wow.
this is a little girl. Like at first I was like, how detailed is this movie gonna be? Like, they had to get someone to sing that.
All right, so devil's advocate, man. I tell you what, if I believed what the whole thing over there, and I was over there and I saw this, and I'm like, straight off the first 2 minutes of that movie, I would have been pissed because they shit on North Korea within like the first 2 minutes. Not even before the movie starts, they shit on North Korea with that little intro at the beginning where he's riding a unicorn.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, people. Oh my god.
That's hilarious.
With them dropping the DVD over, I just thought for like 5 seconds, like if when they watch it, they play it, and somehow they understand it. They have like Korean subtitles. It would just take Kim Jong Un saying, "Hey, this is what this is what America's saying about us." You just say, "I let you guys have this because this is what America's saying about us."
No, he won't, because if he did, he would have just let it happen, not even threatened or said anything or got offended. Because the movie does undermine his
No, like
god status.
as if it does, like somehow the people who did see it no longer believe he's a god, and like this fucks with his whole power thing. He would have said, "This is what they're saying about us. It's crazy. I'm gonna go fuck them up. I'm gonna launch 2 missiles," and then tells his people he launched 2 missiles. So there's a scene in Modern Warfare 3 where New York's is under attack.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen that one.
There's it was on Reddit, a North Korean propaganda video where it was spliced of two North Korean people sleeping and them dreaming of America being destroyed, and it cuts to real footage of America being destroyed, and it's Modern Warfare 3, New York, being blown up.
Nice. That is
amazing. No, I need to find this.
I'll try to find you a link.
I think one of my favorite lines in any of the CODs is I think it was Modern Warfare 2 whenever they're standing on top of the White House and Ramirez do this, Ramirez do that, because when you play as Ramirez you have to do everything in that game. Ramirez, take down that juggernaut, go over here, disarm this bomb, and take the White House all by yourself, Ramirez. Good job. And standing on top of what remains of the top level of the White House, and all you hear is Ramirez go, "So when do we go to Moscow?" Because the Russians had attacked, and it's like out of nowhere. The first time you actually hear him say something that I remember, it's like, "So when are we going to Moscow?"
I found the video.
Okay, please. Kelly, can you show it to the stream? Is that possible?
No.
You can just mute it. There's no need for noise. It's just North Korean guys sleeping and they're dreaming, and it's America being destroyed, but it's Modern Warfare 3.
I know there's a screen share.
I'll wait for you.
There you go.
Oh, this song is great too. I've heard this song.
It'd be funny if they replaced it with Katy Perry music.
Oh, that'd been cool. That'd been great.
Hold on a second. Let me play it.
Oh, it's We Are the World. The music is We Are the World.
Wow.
They got a Michael Jackson song playing as they destroy America. I'm gonna see if I can find the Modern Warfare 3 part starts at 2:12.
All right.
I just wanted to see that.
2:12. Skip ahead here to 2:09. Wow. That's special ed. I don't even know what to say to that.
The music makes it so much.
It really does. It makes it just horrible.
That is real funny. Oh my god, I can't believe that 'cause that's actually a thing.
Of course, it's a thing. You know how many propaganda films have been made in time of war and peace and everything just to get people to do what the dictators or rulers want them to do.
Have we ever done that?
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, just type in. Hold on.
We did one for ISIS.
Yeah, we World War II propaganda cartoons. Here you go.
Oh, we gotta.
Bang. There you go. Three Little Pigs is World War II anti-Nazi animation. I mean, there are all sorts of them all over the place.
Mhm.
Warner Brothers did them. Disney did them.
Yeah.
Donald Duck went against the Japanese in 1944. I mean, there's a Superman fight that fought the Nazis at some point. It's crazy.
Captain
Propaganda.
America fought the Nazis.
Yeah,
Of course.
yeah, of course.
All the time. That was his job.
That was what he was created for. Let's see. Captain America. Can anybody tell you? Can you? Do you know what Captain America's name was?
Steve Rogers.
Okay. Now, hey, I'm just making sure some people don't know.
Captain?
There's actually this thing my dad pointed out to me, but in the first Captain America movie, all the soldiers that he saves from the Nazi camp, the POW camp,
Mhm.
later on become Fury's what is it?
Yeah.
Fury's howling. Nick Fury's. Oh, that's right. Nick Fury's Howling Commandos. Or Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. There we go. Which is pretty cool. So after Cap goes away, all those guys ended up joining that. The main character, Sergeant Nick Fury. So if Nick Fury was in World War II and all the years after that, man, that makes him ancient by the time
Wait.
Cap gets stalled.
Wait. Same one? Same Nick Fury as... No. How?
Yes, it should be the same. Well, okay. So if you look at the current Marvel universe, it would technically that Fury wouldn't have happened because that was the White Fury.
Oh.
Whereas
Fury.
the current, I know, right? Where the current Fury is Black Fury. Samuel L. Jackson Fury. There we go.
Mhm.
Not
Yeah,
David.
motherfucker Fury.
Not David Hasselhoff Fury. I'm talking Samuel L. Jackson Fury is the current one. But if you follow the comic books, technically that would be the same exact Nick Fury the entire time. They just changed his color. Yep.
Pretty interesting. Okay, so now it is time. We're going to talk about Avatar. So I'm going to hand it over to...
One last thoughts on
One last thing?
the interview. One last thing. Okay, so the interview wasn't bad. It was a comedy movie.
Yeah.
Compared to other comedy movies, it was garbage. Is it worth watching? Yeah, what the hell? Let's watch it once to just kind of, cue
Watch it
North
for
Korea.
freedom.
That's right, watch it for freedom. But otherwise, it's just slapstick trash that James Franco and Seth Rogen have been releasing for the last, 10 years.
Exactly the same. Not much of a
Yeah.
difference.
Not
It's
much.
really the same characters all the time.
If you've seen a James Franco and Seth Rogen movie, you already seen this movie.
But James Franco has gone uphill since Spider-Man.
Oh, he was in Spider-Man,
I
wasn't
totally forgot that. I
he?
didn't even-
That was probably the lowest point of his career. He's gone uphill since then.
No, I'm pretty sure he's done worse.
Spider-Man 3.
James Franco. Let's see.
He's in a movie called True Story with the other one, Jonah
The other
Hill,
one? Oh,
and it's a serious movie, and it looks really good. Where James Franco plays like this psycho killer, going after Jonah Hill and his family.
huh. Interesting.
It's not a horror movie either. It's like a thriller.
Fascinating. I did not know that.
Weird.
Anyways, so yeah. All right, let's go ahead and get into Avatar.
Okay, spoiler alert, everyone. Do not watch just skip ahead a little bit. And if you hear Avatar talk, skip ahead a little bit more because
If you haven't watched
if you haven't
the
watched.
season finale, which if you haven't, you should just watch it real
Yeah.
quick. Just go to nick.com and click on the episodes and watch it. Come on.
Okay,
Suffer through a
Jordan,
few minutes of commercials and just watch.
we need an overview of the finale for people who haven't seen it.
I think Kelly. I think we need a. You know what? Let's be honest. It was pretty good.
All right. So let's go ahead and say this. It's a big showdown between Korra and Kuvira. That the thing we've been waiting for, which was going to happen, and in her kind heart, instead of destroying her enemy, she saved her enemy
Like a badass, she did.
like a boss.
Okay. Okay.
Not as boss fest as Aang did to the Fire Lord, but pretty boss.
It was close.
Okay. So what'd she do?
Well,
She
Kuvira's
opened a new spirit portal.
Yeah, Kuvira's spirit weapon fired. Kuvira tried to fire her spirit weapon at Korra. Korra dodged, and she couldn't turn the damn thing off because it was pulling power from the vines around
City.
Republic City. Okay, so it wouldn't cut off, and it starts flipping around. Kuvira gets knocked, and the laser starts to go towards Kuvira. Korra jumps in the way, and she goes into full-on, Avatar mode, and converts the energy and opens a new spirit portal right in the middle of Republic City,
Okay.
and saves Kuvira.
Yeah.
And doesn't take her bending, doesn't do any of that stuff, just saves her.
I thought Zahir was gonna have a bigger play in the finale. I thought Kuvira like recklessly firing that laser off, like she was just blind firing it sometimes. She was gonna shoot a hole in the mountain he was in, and he's gonna fly right out.
I don't think he was
Wait.
that close to.
Wait. Zahir? Like last?
Yeah, last season Zahir. He was in a mountain behind Republic City.
Yep. And Korra meets him in the season, and he helps her. She points out the fact that his poor decisions created this power vacuum, which created Kuvira, and this is his mistake. And he offers to help her reconnect with the Avatar state and the spirit world.
Oh, so good guys are here.
More like Zahir that still wants to get rid of her, but understands that his actions caused this mess, and he has to do what he can to help clean it up inside of his cell.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So,
Yeah, this is the thing that, because I was reading about it after it all, I watched it and all that, 'cause I loved it, and I'm gonna be honest, I completely did not see Korra and Korrasami. I didn't see that happen at all.
No, I did.
I completely missed it.
I thought it. I saw the hints like throughout all the seasons, but I never thought they would actually do it.
Yeah, I didn't see it coming. I didn't
Daquan doesn't know. Korra and Asami are lesbians, and they were together.
They're not lesbians.
They're bisexual. It doesn't matter or something.
Wait a
They're
minute,
not.
wait a
does.
minute.
Yes, it does.
Wait a
It
minute.
does
Wait a
matter.
minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
They could be lesbians. They could be
No,
lesbians.
because Korra doesn't. Korra dated Mako, and she
Well,
cares about.
There's lots of gay men who dated women.
That there's a difference. She's not a lesbian. She was bisexual.
Okay.
She still likes men.
You guys just hit me with that.
Even the creator stated that she was bisexual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
get on.
okay.
Well, she's definitely the man in that relationship, though.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Daquan's still stuck at the part where we dropped the bomb on him.
What? I don't.
Yeah.
Wait. How did?
Okay, so Mako and Korra dated, and Asami and Mako dated, and there was this whole love triangle between the two of them. And for the last 2 seasons, the writers have been dropping subtle hints and making Asami and Korra grow together,
Mhm.
and they've become good friends. And last scene in the series finale is Korra and Asami holding hands together, looking directly in each other's eyes, as Julie and what's his face did whenever they got married, like a few minutes before they step into the spirit world. And the creator said yes, they're together, they're an item,
So why'd they go to the spirit world? Was it just cause?
because Asami's
vacation.
never been,
Oh.
and she wanted to talk to her father,
Oh.
because her father gave up his life to stop Kavira.
Oh.
Yeah, once they killed her dad, I almost thought they were going to kill Mako too.
Yeah, that was
I
looking
was like,
rough.
Mako's not going to make it.
Wait. Whose dad did they kill?
Asami's father.
Wait, but didn't Asami's father?
Yeah,
He was the Equalist guy.
He got out of jail to create to help Asami build the flying mockingbird type, or not hummingbird type things to fight Kavira's giant mech.
So why is Kavira all? I understand. Like last time I remember, like I only watched like 4 episodes. So like last time I remember, she was trying to like unite all the like.
And then she wanted everybody out of Republic City. She wanted to take the entire Earth Kingdom for herself and rule it.
Yeah.
No.
Because Aang and Zuko turned the colonies, the Fire Nation colonies, into the United Republic.
Which was agreed to originally by the Earth King, that they could take that land and convert it.
So
Was it because the Earth Queen seemed kind of upset about it too?
Yes, but her father said yes.
Oh, I thought it was just like Zuko's like, well, I'm not giving this back, so.
No, they from what I understand from everything I've read, it was an agreement that they create Republic City there and try to fix the problems.
Can you guys explain to me? I think you guys said this before, but how does Zuko have a dragon?
He found one.
Yeah, there's a whole thing. There's a whole comic of I think it's called Dragon's Quest, where they find eggs.
They find eggs and and Zuko is now trying to restart all the dragons.
Wow.
Fix the mistake his family made.
So did they shine any more light into the whole like what happened in that in between period?
No.
No, nothing.
No.
They ever will, or is this it?
They will.
There's comics.
There's comics that do it, and there's another comic this year, coming out that's in the in between.
Really?
Because I really want to
Smoke and
know.
Shadow, I think.
I really want to know who is like bold enough to sleep with Toph.
A guy named, what the hell is his name?
Honan? I think it was Honan.
Bronin or something like that. But they find out who May's, not May. Sue. No, not Sue.
Lin,
the chief of Republic City. You find out her father's name, and that's about it. And Toph says that we tried, but it just didn't work, so we went our separate ways.
Yeah. Did you see the theory that Varric is Sokka's son?
I saw something about that. And he's northern, right?
Southern.
Oh, he is southern, so it's possible Varric is.
And there was at the wedding when they said his full name, they said Blackstone, which like could sound like a title, which Sokka found a Blackstone, the meteor rock. And he sort of carried that on.
Interesting theory.
But he was raised on a farm somehow in the Southern Water Tribe, and then the circus people took him away. That was such a great story.
That was. Varric is nuts, though. I love that part about him. He is just insane. And Julie, if you want me around, you're going to treat me as an equal partner.
Mm.
Oh wait, did she like explode on him or something?
Oh, they got married.
Yeah, they got married in the end.
Oh wow.
I just keep forgetting you don't know any of this.
Yeah, I
They
don't.
got married.
I don't know anything. But wait, how was it that his business like took off? Did they like? I know because like I know he's like.
his business goes up and down the entire time.
And it doesn't seem like he cares.
He doesn't.
He's just going with the flow.
The thing with Varric is he's intensely, insanely smart,
Yeah.
and that causes him to be very eccentric at times. How do you turn it off? I don't know. That was a great episode. Now these are some complaints I was reading. People were like, the writing was just really bad for Korra, and I'm like, people who complain about the writing on shows have nothing else better to complain about, and they just need to shut up and go find something else to watch. Okay? Because if you're going to compare the Last Airbender to Legend of Korra, you're an idiot. Because you can't.
They're two separate time periods. Everything's different.
They're two separate adventures, completely and utterly. Okay? Because The Last Airbender is an epic. Okay? It is an epic tale with one end goal. There is one mission through all 3 seasons. That is to beat the Fire Lord. Okay? While on the adventure to beat the Fire Lord, he needed to learn earthbending. He needed waterbending, firebending, all that stuff. Come to grips with the fact that he might have to kill him. Okay? This was an epic tale. Okay? All 3 seasons were leading up to this one outcome. This one epic battle. By the way, the battle between Fire Lord Ozai and Aang was far better than the battle with Kuvira and Korra.
Well,
far better.
I think if you locked Aang and Kuvira and the Fire Lord in a small room, you might get the same result. Like they were inside of a very small room.
For a while, and then they got opened.
It got opened, and Kuvira was hurt, and Korra got smashed in the head with a brick.
That's true.
Since you didn't see it, you don't know what. This blew my mind. Like my jaw dropped when I saw Kuvira's super weapon.
The mech, dude, that thing was crazy.
I'll give you a link.
Thanks. So did oh wow, well that's pretty intense.
Yeah, it was like bigger than the buildings, and when I saw that coming, I was like, oh my god! And then I was like, now I know what you use the domes for.
Yeah, right.
Were those domes platinum? Like, what could she possibly have done with those domes?
I have no clue.
Did Korra ever get back in touch with her past lives?
No.
No, she never reconnected with the rest of the avatars.
I kind of wanted that to happen.
I did too. I wish they would have done it. I wish in the comic books they addressed that. I mean, that would be great.
I wanted almost like a mirror situation where Korra ends up with a lion turtle the same way Aang did, and the lion turtle reconnects her. Like that would have been cool.
Because for some reason I really wanted. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
I really wanted to see like Aang's take on everything. Like have her like. Remember how Aang used to always like sit down and have conversations. Like I would love that to happen to see how he would go about like advice and stuff.
That would be interesting. Now to finish my rant up, where The Last Airbender was one big epic, The Legend of Korra was a series about consequences. Okay. It was Korra did this in the first season, and she had to deal with the consequences of her actions from the first season in the second season. And everything she did every season affected everything that happened in the next season. So you might have had the big boss in the first season, okay, because you led up to the fight with Amon, and the effects of that echoed through into the second season.
And they sort of had to come up with that, sort of had to make that happen because it was only supposed to be the one season.
It was, but it got so popular that they made more.
Yeah, there's no way they were going to be able to just release one season and everyone wouldn't want more.
Well, they promised one season because they wanted to get the story, something else out there. But then when they realized it was big, they just said, let's do it. Let's go ahead and tell this story. Now here's the question for Jordan, since he's on the level I'm on. No offense, Cole. Do you think they should make another Avatar series, or do you think they should let it be?
They should make another one.
But what would you see, though? I mean, at this point, the populace has gotten to the point where it's going to be catching up with us in the next 2 generations.
I don't know if well, no, you don't. I don't think. I think you go back. I think you tell something. I think you go back in time.
What, tell like one of the earlier Avatar's adventures?
Yeah. And you get something something really. I think it needs to be like the 3rd season was dark. I think this, like, one Avatar had to go through some fucked up shit, like some just awful stuff, and I feel like that's what the story needs to be.
I like how earlier they told the story of the first Avatar and how and how that happened, and I thought like if you would have made a whole series with that, I would have been happy. So I think if you go back, that it'd be great because I had to see how everything kind of came in place. I want to see Kyoshi. That's just me.
Kyoshi lived a very, very calm life besides what's-his-face.
I saw people always equate Kyoshi to Chin Conqueror.
Chin the Conqueror. That's
People
what
always
I'm
say
saying.
Kyoshi was like so angry. I saw a cartoon of when, remember the slow motion scene in the final battle where they were flying through the air and Korra airbent Kuvira, and Kuvira slammed the metal into Korra.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, remember the episode where they did the flashbacks and there's like the little speech bubbles?
Yeah.
It was a thing of Kyoshi, and it said, "If that was me, I would have firebended that bitch and burned her alive."
What makes me laugh though about Kyoshi is she was something like 6'2".
Yeah.
She was not a small earthbender at all.
Yeah, with like size 13 feet, giant feet.
Giant feet. But I still hold up that if Kuvira would have challenged Toph in that episode, Toph would have just crushed her.
Maybe not even, maybe a new Avatar series, but don't focus on the Avatar. Go back to Wan and focus on the early beginnings of each nation, like the air nomads and how they started and spread out, and why they became nomadic, and why did they not settle in one area but the different temples in each area, the Earth Kingdom, and why they became so strong. Fire Nation, Water Tribe.
Yeah, explain how they became tribal people.
Yeah, and how they became, like, each nation became who they are, and the Avatar doesn't have to be the main state.
That would be interesting. I think that would be very interesting. All right, so we've chatted about the Avatar.
A little bit.
Sony and Xbox?
Sony and Xbox. So apparently, over the holiday season, the Lizard Squad, or whoever the hell they are,
Mm-hmm.
Gecko Team,
Gecko's team.
or the Null Team. There we go. Call them the Null Team. Have decided to hack Sony and Xbox to prove a point. And they're like, oh, it'll only be down for 12 hours on Christmas Day, 12 to 14 hours. It's not that inconvenient. We're just trying to make a point. And I'm going, great, you guys are making a point, but you're also inconveniencing a shitload of people who just got their Xboxes and their PS4s, and they want to play a game. You have not hurt the company one bit. You know why? Because tomorrow the company will get it fixed, and guess what? We'll still be playing the video games. You've might have changed a couple things, but nothing really big. All you've really done is just piss off the consumer.
What was it? A friend of mine. He just got his Xbox One, and he found out that it was down, and then it was his uncle who said, all right, let's go return it, and I'm gonna buy you PC parts. And so now he has a PC, and he's like, oh, this is better. So he just basically they just went back to the store same day, and he's like, return it, and then they went to forgot exactly where they are, but it was something, and then bought him a bunch of PC parts, built him a computer, and now he's just gaming. Like, and he didn't know his dad bought him like a 4K monitor,
Yeah.
and like his uncle or someone exactly bought him like two 980s. So
Can I have
Two?
his, can I have his home address and what time he's usually?
two of them, two of them. So I like it all the
So
time.
if I take one, he won't notice.
No.
Exactly. Okay, so this whole hacking thing it's annoying.
Yeah.
You have not inconvenient. Okay, you've made the company's life a little bit difficult because now they have to fix this problem.
And there's
You've pissed off more, consumers than anything else.
and whoever you're mad at, you're not punishing them. You're punishing their employees, the people who are just want to be with their family, but instead at 1 o'clock in the morning they're at work trying to fix what you did.
Exactly. And it's ridiculous.
You know,
It's,
if you're
it's
mad at
just-
the CEO is at home sleeping, and he doesn't care, not one bit.
Yep. He when you're getting hacked, whatever. Why'd you bother me?
It's like server being DDoS. He was like, DDoS? Is that some kind of gum? I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
Stop calling me.
Why'd you call me? Yeah,
Fix it.
it's you're causing some change, but not enough for it to matter.
But just
And
think,
that's-
Xbox wanted always online. That would have you might not have been able to play any games at
Yeah,
all.
see, that would have been suicide for them because if I'd have gotten an Xbox One and I got hacked and I couldn't play my Xbox, you bet your ass that thing would be up on Craigslist or be returned right to the store going, yeah, give me a PS4 or something else
Hmm.
because that's ridiculous. It's like on PC. I've been playing Modern Warfare, or not Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare, a little bit lately, because I am currently getting annoyed with The Witcher, and I need a break. And today, while I was streaming, I hopped into a lobby that was beautiful. It was great. There was no asshat trying using an aimbot because the last lobby I was in before that, there was some guy using an aimbot. I'm sitting there going, how? Why? Why are you doing this? I mean, what do you get out of this? What? A good KD? Whoopie-doo. Congratulations. You're pathetic. You wasted money. That's if you wasted money on the game to get it. If you didn't hack it, and you are now inconveniencing other people.
Yeah.
Kelly, what kind of
That's
graphics card do you have?
Right now, a 750.
Mm,
Not a Ti, but a 750.
What's the difference?
I think it's like 1 extra gig of RAM and the way things process.
Oh, and also, so I have 16 gigabytes of RAM because.
No, graphical RAM.
Oh, I know. I'm talking about something. So, like, right there, 16 gigabytes, right in 2 slots. And for some reason, my computer only recognizes like 7.9. Is there a reason? It's like 7.9 usable, and I'm confused of what exactly is happening.
Only 7.9 usable.
Yeah, only 7.9.
Click on your start button.
Click on my start button.
What
yes.
what Windows are you using?
I'm using 8.1.
Oh God. I need you to check your system specs. So basically, you need to find my computer, our computer, right-click it, and go into Properties. That's if that works on frickin' Windows 8.
Oh well, we'll do this later. I don't want to
Okay.
take time in the
Anyways,
show.
you need to find out if you're running a 32-bit OS or not.
If you just hit the Windows button and type System, then it'll come up, and then click
There
on
we
System.
go. There
Yeah.
you go. Do that real quick.
Just hit the Windows button and start typing System.
Anyways, so yeah, I run into people with aimbots, and it's like, God, you are spoiling the fun for yourself and me. Congratulations, you're an idiot. And then I hopped into this lobby, and I'll tell you what, I was playing against a clan, and every match, I'm talking all 3 matches that we played against this clan, it was me and a bunch of other randoms versus a clan. They won, but they won by 1 point every frickin' time.
What kind of clan you playing?
I don't know. It was a bunch of randoms versus a clan, and I'm sitting here going, I know I'm not this good at this game, but they weren't a big clan. They were just a group of friends playing together. And I'm sitting here going, this is awesome. I am having fun. Everybody went positive. Everybody scored well, and it was a struggle. Whenever we were playing Kill Confirmed and 74-74, everybody was running for that last frickin' tag. It was ridiculous.
There
Or
was
84. Excuse me. Go ahead.
a little bit ago. I was in a game playing some Advanced Warfare. It was like Search and Destroy, and after the game ended, right? You would have thought it was really close. It was at the end, and I would have thought that the other team would have like trash talk like usual. So like everyone on my team is getting ready, and then they're like, "Oh, you guys are good. You guys are good. We like playing with you guys. Good game." And I was like, "What? What? No, you're not gonna yell at us? What? Nothing? Oh, okay. All right. Good game." And then we played with them like the whole day.
Yeah, see, you get good matches like that sometimes, and those are the best. They are fantastic when people actually are there to have fun and play the game at the same time. That's what makes it worth playing. But then you get tools that are there just not playing the game, or trying to fucking YOLO, no scopes, 360, 420, whatever.
Oh, see, they can do that as long as they're not on my team. You can do that if you're the other team.
You know what
If you're my
bothers
team-
me about that now is montages. Modern Warfare 2 montages and COD 4. The montages were so good. Now they suck. It's like, oh, I recorded for like 30 minutes today. Here's what I got. And it's like, no, this sucks. I want like something
No.
like The Matrix or Balance, like some real montages.
There was a montage I watched by HQ Fighter called Swiftage, which was
Yes.
him smacking people up to Taylor Swift music, and it's probably like the best montage I've ever seen in my life.
I
IGN,
don't even.
No, Kelly, you need to watch it because like it's hilarious because it doesn't sync up or anything. It's not like that. It's literally like clip, and then there's music in the background. That's it.
everybody understands. Everybody understands the concept of a montage. It's supposed to be your best clips, your best things that you've ever done. IGN uploads a montage of the Halo 5 beta.
Mhm.
It just kills back to back. It's not even like he got one kill, next clip, one kill, next clip, one kill, next clip, and there weren't good kills. It's like, oh, I shot this dude in the back with an assault rifle, and it's like, what?
That's painful. You still there, Jordan?
Yeah, I'm just looking at this picture.
Oh, okay.
Maybe Rams is corrupted.
No, because if it was corrupted,
Not good.
it wouldn't read the 16.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I had no clue. I researched it and everything, like try to find tutorials and everything on how to fix it, but no one really knows what's going on.
Here you go. You can try this one. Anyways, so yeah, this whole hacking with Sony and all that stuff, it's stupid. It's a waste of everybody's time, and people just need to stop doing it. I mean, what do you get out of it? Okay, wow, you've stolen, my 7-year-old credit card information. Good luck trying to get something off it, buddy.
Yeah. Do they
Just
like? Has there been any reports like my credit card was stolen because of Sony, and now they bought an elephant? Like, has there been anything crazy like that?
not that I know of yet.
Like, are they getting these credit cards and not using them?
They probably aren't. They're probably just taking the information and gonna sell it, or just hold on to it and threaten people. I don't know what they're gonna do with it, honestly.
You
That's-
topic?
I have no clue.
That's really weird. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. And I said I'm sorry. I'm really trying to focus on trying to get this fixed.
That's okay. Game of the year, folks. A lot of people are saying Dragon Age Inquisition. A lot of people are saying Fallout 4, or not Fallout 4. Far Cry
Fallout 4. Where are you playing?
I know, right? I'm in the future, bro.
Oh, wait,
Fallout 4 came out. I'm leaving. Going to GameStop.
Yeah, if say 4 came out, yeah, screw you guys, we're done.
Yeah, they were there. So
See y'all in about 2 weeks.
I could see Valve doing a Ninja release like that, not announcing it, just putting it out, but not
Dude.
Bethesda.
That would drop the bomb if they ninja'd in like Left 4 Dead 3. Nobody would. What people would be like? What?
Or no, they need to do that with Half-Life. Don't announce it. Just put it on Steam. Don't say anything. No one would believe it's out. No one would actually
Nobody
believe.
would.
People would put on Reddit, Half-Life 3 is on Steam. No one would look. No one would check it out.
We don't believe you. Quick, ban this guy. No. What the hell was this? Oh, Far Cry 4. Everybody's yelling, "Oh my God, Far Cry 4 is amazing! It's so amazing!" Absolutely, it's exactly like Far Cry 3.
Yeah, exactly the same thing.
It is. You are playing Far Cry 3.5, which is fine because you know why? Far Cry 3 was freaking an awesome game.
It was.
It was amazing, and by all means, why try to reinvent something that already works?
My top 3 for Game of the Year was definitely Halo Master Chief Collection, Flappy Bird, and Titanfall.
Flappy Bird.
No, but see, I don't see how people think Dragon Age can win. That game, I liked the other Dragon Age.
Already won. Dragon Age Inquisition was Game of the Year last year.
Ew.
Yeah.
There were so many better games. That game dropped the ball for Dragon. It's a good like RPG, but it's not.
And Dark Souls 2 should have won it.
I don't think Dark Souls 2. I seriously think South Park was the best game.
Oh, I still gotta play that. Damn.
It is so. Play it on stream. It is so good. I will watch you play it all.
I picked it up during the winter sales for the DLC and the game for $22. So.
Like I played it. I'm on my second playthrough right now. I got it on Steam. I didn't get it on sale. I bought it like the 2 days after it came out. I bought my second playthrough. I'm catching jokes I didn't even get.
Really?
Yeah, just like on items. Like there's jokes they put on items.
That's awesome. Like I said, I'm gonna be playing it as soon as I get done with The Witcher. I'm gonna be bouncing in between some because I gotta pull some zombies again. I gotta play some zombies again. I haven't played zombies in a while, and I'm kind of getting that hankering. I gotta get some people up in there.
See,
and some decent maps.
I would play with you if I could run it, but I don't know if I can.
You can run it.
Hopefully.
You can run. You can run zombies on a potato, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, you need a copy of World at War, and then whenever I go to play it, I'll just send you links to the maps I want you to play, and you just download it and go.
When I'm waiting, I'm literally waiting for the 12th, and then I'm building my new PC.
Yeah, what for?
This PC that I have now is kind of old. It's like 4 years.
No, I mean, why are you waiting for the 12th?
Oh, I just gotta wait for a paycheck.
Aha!
Like the final bit of money.
Fair enough.
Do you mind disclosing how much you're gonna spend?
$954.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Which graphics card are you looking at?
The 280.
He's going AMD instead of GTX.
Okay. I was gonna be like, what? Oh.
Yeah.
We're in AMD because I like AMD better than NVIDIA.
Bad choice, but oh well. Somebody will get upset about that comment I just made.
But it was like it's
Okay,
like
so
money wise and
I'll explain this. Okay, Intel is like the Cadillacs, okay, of processors. They're expensive and they work damn well. AMD is like the Toyota of processors. They're not very expensive and they work damn well. Just not as good as the Cadillacs.
Right.
Okay.
it was just the 280. If you look at the price equivalent of that and for Nvidia, the 280 still beat it on most benchmarks. And so I was like, well, I would just go with that. But I don't get physics. But who cares?
What's physics?
It's Nvidia's physics engine.
Yeah, it helps with how the game plays and makes it look.
AMD has their own version, but
it's not very good.
Yeah.
Whereas Nvidia has been doing it for a while, AMD has just now started to work on it a lot better. So basically, also where it is where the AMD, the Radeon cards are the AMD graphics cards line, where Nvidia is not owned by Intel at all. But yeah, you get a Radeon card. It is basically the Toyota, whereas the Nvidia is the I know where
Cadillac?
I'm going. Cadillac, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's basically the best way to explain it. So, anyways, you guys keep chatting for a minute. I'll be right back.
So, Jordan, I just built this PC. I'm actually gonna send you the link to the video where I talk about it. But building a new PC, I built this PC mainly because I wanted to start streaming a bunch, but I haven't gotten to. Well, I've tried. That's why I'm trying to enlist the help of Kelly, because trying to stream on your own using OBS and encoding and upload, I don't know what to do at all.
I streamed a little bit. I streamed like twice, and I was just playing Battlefield 4, and then I stopped because I was like, well, I'm talking to myself right now, so I'm gonna stop because I feel like I'm gonna go crazy.
See, the thing about me is I always do that when I make the commentary, because I make YouTube commentaries all the time. So I'll just talk to myself until someone else comes in and talks to me. Then I'll talk to that person. And when they leave, back to talking to myself, and then vice versa.
I thought about starting a YouTube channel this year. I might do that.
You should. I mean, you're building a new PC. You're gonna have this good graphics card you're talking about, and then when you come back on for Sub Sunday again, we can all talk about what we're doing on our respective YouTube channels, because that's something that I always like to talk about.
Yeah.
Because YouTube money. And speaking of that, some people, like, when I tell people that I do YouTube and everything, everyone thinks I'm like one of the big guys, and they always ask like how much money I'm making, and I'm just like, yeah, enough to buy a pack of gum. Now saved up for that pack of gum. I can do it. But it's not a viable thing, but I want to get better at it.
On my channel, my few Legend of Korra videos, I could buy a Mountain Dew.
Nice. What do you want to get better at?
I was gonna say about at the whole YouTube and streaming thing, because I got this new computer. My major in college is digital media, and so it's kind of all together. Like every time I go to class and tell my professor, oh, well, I live streamed last night, or well, I made a YouTube video last night. He's like, oh, send me the link.
Really?
So, yeah, because they're really all for it.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Mhm.
Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, keep going.
So basically, I'm trying to do my best to kind of make something of it, because there was that one time in a story I told a long time ago where I had some sort of success. I had like something, but it wasn't intense. What happened was that I got a shout out from White Boy 7th Street, because I got to his top. It was a top 3 fails and top 5 plays, and one was in Black Ops, the other one was in Black Ops 2, and he said my name wrong the first time, and then the second one he put the wrong link in the description.
Oh.
And yeah, he missed my link by 1 letter, so it didn't show up, and that something it has. Actually, I'm gonna find the video for you because I know I have it somewhere. I look back at it all the time, and I'm like, so my name on YouTube is Daqwazy, so it's Daqwazy. He pronounced it. Coming in at number 1, we have I'm DeWeezy. I was like, oh, white boy.
You're letting my fame down, bro.
Here, I have a topic to go with that shout out. There's a performance artist. I think she was a hula hooper.
Oh, but the Oprah thing?
Yeah, the Oprah thing.
Yeah.
That hula hooper was a cunt. Like, she should have
Really?
definitely done that Oprah show. Yeah, Oprah was doing this, like, be the best you can be, like, go after your dreams, like, bet on yourself sort of thing. And she was going after people who lived, like, unusual lives that were, like, making their dreams happen. And she wanted her to perform, but it was unpaid. And the lady said no, and she said she was insulted that Oprah even insinuated that.
Hell, Oprah could afford to pay everybody.
Yeah.
She could, but it doesn't. I don't think it matters. Like, if Oprah called me and said, "I want you to perform on stage," I don't even have a talent. I would make some. I would find one, because even the exposure from that, from Oprah, anything Oprah does, the exposure from that would be so high. And since she was losing money, she was in debt, $25,000. So
Damn.
business isn't booming. So she needed the shout out. She needed the exposure.
Yeah.
I got
She
two
missed a
videos.
huge opportunity. But everybody's on Oprah like, Oprah should have paid her.
A little bit, yeah. I agree with both sides. I agree with your side and that fact that Oprah should have just dipped out the cash and went on with her day.
I posted both the links in the chat, so if you guys want to look at
You were number
those.
one.
I was number one for both of them. Yes.
Epic. Damn, my train of thought's derailed now. You know, game of the year, honestly, like I said, Dark Souls 2. For me, at least.
Oh, did you guys know, coming back to Far Cry 4, that you can beat Far Cry 4 in 10 minutes?
Yeah. If
How?
you don't leave that room where he walks in and says, "Stay right there, I'm gonna be on the phone call." If you don't leave the room, he'll come back and you just hang out.
Yeah, like what happens is that the whole point of the thing is you come to this country that your mother was born to bring back her ashes to put them with your sisters, and this guy like dated your mom or something like that, and basically like you're sitting at a table eating like dinner or breakfast or whatever with him, and there's like a sound out in the distance, and he gets up. He's like, "All right, I'll be right back. Gotta go like make a phone call or something." And then he leaves. Now at this point, the game prompts you to get up and like walk around, like disobeying what he said. But if you listen to what he says and literally stand there just for 10 minutes, he'll come back and be like, "Oh, you're still here? Oh yeah, come on, let's go." You guys get in the helicopter. You go to where your sister's ashes are. You put it there, then game over. You guys go like shoot guns and chill, and then roll credits.
That is epic.
Yeah. So right there, you make a decision to go down a 8-hour path. Whether
Yeah, basically. You can A, beat the game, or B, beat the game.
yeah,
I
I really liked Far Cry 4. I didn't think it was didn't think it was game of the year, but it needed more of the bad guy. He's what made that good.
See, unless he matches to Voss,
He's much better than Voss.
no.
I'm sorry, Voss was
No.
amazing.
You can't beat Voss. I saw the casting, the audition for Voss, and the guy who came in and like who did he looks exactly like him, by the way. They look,
Oh yeah. All the voice actors look like the characters.
they look exactly, and then like the way his like mannerisms are, the way he's going about it, you're like, this guy is perfect for this game, and he was like the perfect villain. I want him to be the villain in every single one of the games I play because it's just amazing. I don't care what it is.
The
Awesome.
villain in Far Cry 4 is really good. And really creepy too. Have you played it, DeQuasi?
No, I haven't played it. The thing is that I'm kind of going through this struggle right now because I have an Xbox One, I have a PC. Can I run Far Cry 4 on a PC? Yes. Then I'll do everything on a PC. But then again, there's some multiplayer games I want to play with my friends because they haven't all gotten to where I am. So it's kind of like, do I buy it for this? Do I buy it for that?
I left my friends behind. They either step up to the master race or get left in the dust.
Nice. I'm watching the alternate ending right now.
Yeah, if you just watch the first 20 minutes of Far Cry, I think you'll be sold with the new villain. Just watch a Let's Play of the first 20, and I think you'll be sold. I think you'll be like hooked in on him.
I don't know. Voss was pretty freaking amazing. He was great. I'm sorry, but in the first 2 minutes, he walks up and he ball taps one of his partners, or one of his minions, and then he looks at you and goes, you guys look like some expensive white boys." He pulls out your phone. This is a nice fucking phone, man. You know, it's like
This guy's he's a very rich dictator, and he's very like smart and sadistic. Kind of reminds me of the Joker a little bit.
I was kind of mad and bring it back to Far Cry 3. Kind of mad how Voss went out in Far Cry 3.
I wish there was a better way of killing him than that. I agree.
I
It was
didn't.
disappointing.
I was like, oh, this is real? Oh, okay.
So, Would you rather be a millionaire, but you have to sit on your butt all day, or not?
Um,
Like I
millionaire.
can never get out of my seat.
You could never get out of your seat. You are permanently stuck to the seat you are in right now. But you're a
I'm not.
millionaire.
I'm not being a millionaire then.
Well, then I'll be okay because I'm here a lot, all the time, doing things. So
I couldn't be a millionaire then.
just sit on my butt and make money. It is what it is.
You know what I do?
What would you do?
This thing's got wheels.
Oh, exactly. Oh,
Reason
that's
being,
so-
I could hire somebody to push me around now.
There's things I enjoy doing that I need to. I need my feet. Need my hands. I need to be able to do everything.
You'll have your hands. I mean, you just can't stand up.
Yep. You'll have your feet. You just can't stand up.
You can't stand up. That's it.
What am I supposed to?
I would develop really, really good arm muscles and just walk on my hands all the time.
Yep. I'd modify the seat I'm in so that way it would be an all-purpose thing.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I'd definitely do that.
I couldn't do that.
I'm a millionaire, so at this point it doesn't matter.
So I tried the way
You can take a shit.
I
That's why you modify the chair.
exactly.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna have to modify the chair, or else it's gonna get disgusting real quick.
Hey, I can pay someone to clean me.
Your wife's gonna be like, Kelly, I'm sorry, I'm peacing out. You can keep. I don't even want the money. You can keep it. I gotta get out of here.
All right. So what else you guys got?
I am still trying to get. Like I said, I did the way you sent me. I've done this like 4 times, and I think that it's. I don't even know what problem it is now because I've done this before.
Did you restart your computer after you did it?
Yeah, I did that, and I like a whole day of trying to do this, and I was like, whatever. But the thing is that I want to utilize all this RAM.
Sir, is your computer plugged into the wall?
Yes. Yes. Is it turned on?
Did you try turning it on and turning it off?
Check the cable in the back. No, the big black one. Plug it in.
That literally, in one of my classes, this girl turned around to me and said, "Can you fix my computer? The screen keeps being black." And I said, "Is it on?" And she hits the on button and it turns on, and I'm like, "Oh my lord, you didn't turn your computer on?"
Please, man, put the computer down and never touch it again. Thank you. That's what I want to tell some people. I'm gonna be honest with you.
So Kelly, how's your
Hmm?
how's your job going? How's your next? You made your billions yet?
Yeah,
That's your
still
jet?
working on it. Still working on it. You know, every day's a trial, but I'm getting there.
Kelly Wozniak?
Yeah, right. Good. That's good because I don't want to be Kelly Jobs. I don't like turtlenecks.
Have you watched the show Silicon Valley?
Pirates of Silicon Valley?
No, I think he just said
Silicon Valley.
Oh no, I
It's a-
haven't seen Silicon Valley yet.
It's an HBO show, and it is so funny. And it's just about these guys trying to build a business, and they're like head business guy wears the turtleneck and jeans like Steve Jobs because he thinks it's gonna make him smarter.
That hurts my soul. That hurts my soul.
It's a really good show. It's hilarious. What was your favorite TV show of last year? Or what show had the best season? That one that started.
Me, I didn't really watch much TV last year. Like last year, it's kind of just when I just decided, nah, not.
For me, it's either Game of Thrones or House of Cards.
Everyone's been saying House of Cards is like the most amazing show ever.
It is an amazing show.
I still haven't watched it.
Apparently, Obama is going to be in season 3
Why?
because it would be funny.
What is he gonna say?
I don't think he's going to say anything. I think it's Kevin Spacey character will walk past Obama and then they would say something that's relevant to the plot, but I'm not going to say that because it would be a spoiler.
I'm never gonna watch it.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't. It's like The Orange Is the New Black. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's such a great series." I've still never seen it.
It's all right. It's not as good as House of Cards. House of Cards is like Breaking Bad level, like top tier TV.
It's like I watched Marco Polo recently on Netflix. Has anybody watched Marco Polo yet?
No idea what that is.
I've heard mixed reviews.
If you get a chance, just sit down and watch it.
What is it about?
It's about the Venetian merchant Marco Polo. It's of course it's Hollywooded up. Okay, I mean
Yeah.
it's
Is
very
there?
Hollywooded up.
Have you finished it?
Yeah, I've finished it.
Is there like a Marco Polo scene, like where it's like Marco Polo?
Dude, I straight up wish they would have done that. That would have been hilarious if they'd have done that. That's awesome. The fact that you can end the game within about 20 minutes of playing it.
Yeah, that's
That's messed up.
a really good thing that they put in the game.
I want to know who found that out. Did somebody just accidentally leave their controller sitting there for 15 minutes and go, "What the hell is going on here?"
No, I think probably what happened was that there was some kid and he's playing the game and his mom's like, come take out the trash, and then he's like, no, Mom, and then he comes in, go take out the trash. He goes to take out the trash. Then his mom tells him to do a bunch of chores. He comes back, he's like, what's this? And then
What is going on?
What if that would be funny if you had one playthrough? That was it, and that kid wasted his.
And I've been like, no.
Mom!
But you know what would have been the greatest thing? It would be the first person to find out. I'd be like, all right, guys, on my channel we have a full walkthrough of Far Cry 4 first day it came out. Here we go, and then that's it. That's all.
I always thought about this, but having a game that is like you have 3 lives and that's it, and if you die 3 times, the game you don't get to play the game anymore. The game is finished for you.
That would be horrible, and it would need to be free.
No, $60 game with
Retail.
day 1 DLC. And I don't tell you that you only get 3 lives. I don't tell you about any of that. That's a surprise.
And then
That's a surprise.
in the DLC you get more lives, but the DLC is crazy expensive.
That would be hilarious. 1 extra life for $60.
And I pay off IGN and GameSpot and all the other outlets to not tell you.
That would
Best
be
game
hilarious.
ever. 10 out of 10, IGN.
10 out of 10 must buy. We break more records than GTA, and then people are like, son of a bitch.
What the hell? Why won't my game work?
What kind of game would it be, though?
Asshole Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but make it as hard as Dark Souls. Make it harder.
Yeah, there we go. That would be perfect.
Mhm.
Did Jordy beat Dark Souls?
Yeah, he's beaten all of it. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2.
Dude,
Dark Souls 2 is coming in April for next gen or current gen PS4 and
Yeah,
Xbox One.
You get the Gotti Game of the Year.
Oh, I was like, what is that?
The Gotti. And it'll have all the DLC and it'll be advanced to the fancy smelly schmelly
Oh,
version of it.
you guys didn't say your game of the year though, Kelly.
Mm,
Oh,
I said mine was South Park. Yours was Dark Souls.
mm,
Crazy.
I don't know. I really don't. I haven't really been around the whole gaming scene that much to kind of figure it out. But for me, I really liked seeing other people play Far Cry 4. So even though it's the exact same thing, like I'm just drawn to it. I heard earlier you said that Halo the Master Chief Collection.
Halo Chief, the Master Collection.
The Master Collection. You said that that was that could be a game of the year. Or
I was joking. That was
okay, but
one of my joke ones.
because oh my god, people hated that so much.
Yeah.
Except I like the fact that when you play the campaign, you can like just click a button and it'll go between the old graphics and the new one.
But that's the quickest way to kill nostalgia is playing that game.
Which one?
Master Chief Collection. You might
That's
have
out
fond.
already?
Yeah, you might have fond memories for the for the campaigns of Halo, but not after you play them again currently because they don't hold up.
No.
Either this Star Wars, I bought Star Wars Battlefront 2. That does not hold up either. That was much better in my memories.
I concur.
You look like
I concur.
I don't even know. Like if a
Let
Viking.
it go. Let it go. It's a frozen
Oh
scarf
my
that
God.
my wife just made.
She made it.
Yeah.
Wow. She could sell those. That looks really like you just bought that.
Yep.
She sold that.
She sewed it all together. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, she didn't put the pattern on it, but
Oh, that's what I was most impressed about.
no. You can buy a fabric that looks like this.
Oh, it's still good though. I was like, you need a your wife has an amazing talent.
Yes. Yes, she does.
Hmm.
Here you go, baby. No. Beware. No, I'm good, baby. Here.
Are you sure?
But yeah, it's a scarf.
That's fancy. I know so many people would buy. I know grown men who would buy that.
Yes, I do too.
So do you want to? Here's something we can talk about: the Xbox One. A year after its release, still not 1080p. But the Wii U has managed to get 1080p 60 somehow.
That's because it's Nintendo.
Somehow Nintendo squeezed it out, but Microsoft can't do it yet.
Ugh, that's terrible. I feel bad because wait. So do you guys know those new Elgato capture cards, the HD60?
No, I haven't heard anything about the new Elgato capture cards. What's up?
Well, they're these new capture card called the HD60, and they're basically the exact same thing as the old Elgato capture card, except it records in 60 FPS. But the thing
Wow.
is that if the Xbox One can't do 60 FPS,
Then it's not recording it.
I don't understand. And they're like, oh, hook it up to your Xbox, hook it up to your PlayStation. I know PlayStation can do it. PC, of course, can do it. They can forget. I've seen like crazy FPS on PC, but like, why? I can understand.
And Major Nelson still holds that as soon as like people are ready, the Xbox One will be able to do full 4K at 60 FPS. He's still holding on to that. Like, do they tell him this and he just believes them?
You know why, right?
Why?
Because he gets a fat paycheck from Microsoft every month for him to believe that.
I believe that Major Nelson owns a PlayStation. That's just me.
Oh, I don't doubt he owns a PlayStation.
Maybe Microsoft is betting like heavily on the cloud gaming thing, where the Xbox, the power of the Xbox doesn't matter. Maybe Xbox is really thinking that's what's going to be the future.
Did you get dessert? Aside from
Toby, go. Go. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this freaking. Blah. Whatever, man.
The Wii U has had a good year though.
It has had a good year, hasn't it?
Came out this. We had Mario, Smash Brothers, Donkey Kong, new Mario, 3D World, I think, came out this year.
Pretty sure.
I think that's it. Oh, Toad, the new Toad game is pretty good.
Hmm.
The puzzle game is pretty cool.
Meanwhile, PC has every game and its brother.
Yeah. Hearthstone. I don't know if you guys play that.
I do every once in a while. You know, recently I wiped my the hard drive that I used for storing my games.
Hmm.
I have a 3 terabyte hard drive that I use for storage, and you have to set if you're going to use a hard drive for storage on PC. If anything bigger than 2 terabytes, you have to set it up to a certain certain layout. It has to be a certain way in order for it to work. and I didn't realize it whenever I initially put it in there, and then I was like, why the hell don't I have my 3 terabytes? And I figured out how to fix it. I just didn't want to fix it because I had 1.5 terabytes worth of stuff downloaded.
It's a lot of games.
Yes, it's a metric shit ton of games, and and I'm like, oh crap, I don't want to do this. 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 And so finally, I just said, screw it. Let's just do it because I'm running out of space. And I went ahead and did it. And I'm like, I don't want to download all these games now. Now that I have access to all 3 terabytes. Cloud gaming will make an internet bill skyrocket.
Yep.
So, and you guys got anything else? Because y'all over here yawning.
Nah. I don't have much of anything.
You're exhausted, aren't you?
Yeah, I just really want to get this freaking PC problem work. I have so much RAM that I can't use it, and my games they look okay. But I want to dedicate more RAM to it.
Well, a lot of the way the games look comes from the graphics card, not exactly the RAM on the motherboard. The RAM on the motherboard helps, but it's not all about it.
You know what I think you should do?
Mm-hmm.
Have you tried washing your computer off?
Yeah, go ahead and just disconnect it, take it, and put it in the dishwasher.
And just kind of just right through there.
Yeah, man.
And once it's done with the dishwasher, you don't want to plug it back in because it's still wet. You want to put it in the dryer and put it on the cycle and just let it tumble around for a little bit.
Yes, absolutely.
What was it? How to Basic made a video how to build a PC. I cried so hard. This is what he did to that for. He was like, all right, here's the case, here's all the parts. Then he takes a bunch of milk and he's like.
Yeah, the How to Basic videos are funny to watch twice.
Yeah.
You pick 2, you watch them, and then it's the same thing every other episode.
Dude, just for some reason, it's he's really, really popular. It takes probably not even that long to do everything he does, and then then he cleans all up, and then he just rakes in the cash.
Yep. That's basically it.
Yeah. The first, you watch 2, and then you're like, I got it.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys this. The next video that's going to be on my channel is going to be my girlfriend who did my makeup. Yes.
Aww.
Yeah, I caved into that, but it's going to be adorable. I look like a prostitute, though.
You wearing the makeup right now?
Of course. No. But, yeah. What's been going on? Anybody else have anything to add?
No, I ain't got anything else, man. I'm pretty. Go ahead.
Excited for Overwatch, Kelly? The first-person shooter by Blizzard?
Should I be?
I think so. It looked pretty cool.
Find me a link.
Oh, that's so...
I watched the reveal trailer and you were going to think, is this a Pixar game? Pixar making a video game? I'm getting you the link. Yeah, it's a class-based first-person shooter like TF2. They haven't said if it's free to play. I assume it is. Beta starting early this year. So, knowing Blizzard, the beta will be out in December of this year.
Oh, this is pretty nifty looking. I'll probably play it for a whole 20 minutes. I am looking forward to The Order.
Yes.
And Bloodborne looks really cool.
Yeah, it does.
Dying Light, I can't wait for. I'm ready for it.
If you want to, if you want to do the co-op thing, I'll play with you.
Okay. If as long as I get a copy, I'll be glad to, because I'm hoping the PR
Evolve.
company that Evolve looks amazing. It does.
You have Battlefront 3 coming out this year.
I doubt it.
I hope so. Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, right. All sounds
Half-Life
like
3.
lies. Yeah, right. Lies.
Portal 3. Left 4 Dead 3.
Yeah, right.
Did you see the picture of Valve? The elevator doesn't have the number 3.
No, I didn't see that.
It's just a blank disc. There's nothing there.
That's funny. That is great.
Daddy,
eBay. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh, Dying Light. Dying Light looks amazing, and The Witcher 3. I'm really excited for The Witcher 3.
The Witcher, it's like, apparently that's an extremely long game.
The Witchers are very long.
I played the other 2, but this one is supposed to make the other one seem short.
That's kind of terrifying, considering the first game I got like 60 hours on.
Oh,
And that was
like,
and that was blazing through all the talking.
they're talking like 100 hours main story, and then that's not like. And apparently, they have an AI system that every single citizen in a city has its own life. Like you could follow a single citizen around from morning to finish, and have lunch, dinner, breakfast, meet with his family, pick kids up from school, take them home, sleep. Like every citizen will have its own life and unique story.
That is slightly deranged.
Yeah.
No, that's so much happening. No.
I will. In that case, I will probably waste a lot of time on that. Now here's
Kelly's
the game.
stalking some guy around.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna pick a first villager and stalk him. There's this game that Sony is working on, and I want to get a copy of it actually. Or Square Enix.
Oh, what is it
gonna
called?
Publish it. It's called Life is Strange, and it's an episodic type adventure about a high school student that apparently can travel in time, and every choice has its own, consequence and everything.
Oh, speaking of episodic, Telltale is making a Minecraft game.
Who cares?
Wait, so Telltale, they're the ones who made the Walking Dead game, the Game of Thrones game, the Borderlands
And the
game.
Borderlands.
Oh, so they
and
basically
Among Us.
take other people's things and they go, oh, we're gonna make it our version of this, with the whole way they do games.
Yeah.
And they make some pretty amazing freaking games.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna buy the Minecraft one because I have to see what they do with it. Like how, like, what are they gonna? Are they gonna like? Is Minecraft gonna have some super intense story?
No.
I mean, the story in Minecraft, like, there isn't really a story, but if you have imagination, there's a story. There's an end, sort of thing.
Minecraft was an interesting game.
I still play Minecraft.
It was boring.
No, like the whole like phenomenon, like the weirdness of it.
I'm just mad I didn't think of it first.
Yeah, I am too.
It's a really cool. What was it? I looked up today. Marcus Persson or Persons or whatever, the guy who created Minecraft, Notch, worth $101 million.
That's
It must be worth more than that.
No, just 101 million, I believe.
Just-
I know.
Just sold it for 2.5. What did he do with it? Did he spend it already?
Let's see, Marcus net worth. It is no, never mind. 1.5 billion. He makes 100 million. He has made 100 million in dividends since 2011. That's what I saw.
Okay.
My fault.
And what? Oh, what is it called? I did see that. Did you see that he outbid Beyonce and Jay-Z on a $70 million mansion?
Yeah. No,
Wow.
that's just crazy.
When Jay-Z is like, "Nah, that bid's too high for me to hang with," then you know you got real money.
You know something? Speaking of music and of that genre, Kanye West.
Oh no.
hmm
Why hasn't somebody just shot this idiot and got him off the world?
He had because entertaining stories come out of him.
Yeah.
He is the most just. Does somebody else write his material? Because somebody that dumb. How can he like write stuff that good?
Have you heard the Seth Rogen story for him about
No.
Kanye West? Seth Rogen was checking in into a hotel, And as he was checking in, Kanye West was behind him and said, "Yo!" And so Seth Rogen turns around, sees Kanye West. So Kanye West invites him to listen to his new album that hasn't come out yet. So
Mhm.
Seth Rogen and his wife go to Kanye West's limo. He puts in the CD, but there was no words. It was just a beat. Kanye West gets up and starts rapping, and raps the entire album. They sat there for 2 hours as this man rapped.
Oh wow. See, that's the thing. He does crazy shit like that, and he does He's done some pretty awesome things like that.
Mhm.
But then he turns around and he does the most stupidest things in the world.
Like naming a baby North.
Somebody needs to be slapped for that, honestly.
And he married a hobbit.
Northwest.
Northwest.
See, if I was Northwest and I was growing up knowing my name is Northwest, I would wear shirts with just an arrow that's pointing this way.
That would be horrible.
That's it. That's all it is. What's your name?
They have another one. Is it going to be Southwest?
People should be ashamed of themselves.
Yeah, that's really.
And
stupid.
then I don't see the attraction of Kim Kardashian. That put that bitch next to a heater, she'll melt. She's plastic anyways. That whole family's plastic. I mean, look at Bruce Jenner, man. He's had so much plastic surgery. Michael Jackson's in the grave going, "Damn, bro."
Well, Bruce Jenner is going to have a lot more on his way to becoming a woman.
And there you go.
He does look like a woman. Now.
Like he's like he already just has his Adam's apple removed. Like he's got a lot more plastic surgery on his way to becoming a woman.
I don't know, dude. That whole group of people just need to be removed
Oh,
because they have no talent between all of them.
I think Kim Kardashian is talented. I think she's smart. She's smart. She figured out a way to turn 15 seconds of fame into like 5 years.
Did you guys know that she was Paris Hilton's assistant first?
Really?
Yeah, that's what she was. If you go like all the way back and you see like they're like walking around together and everything, and like there was one clip where Paris is like, "Oh, hey Kim, run me a bath and get my clothes ready. I gotta go out." And she's like, "Yes." And she goes and does it, and I'm like, "Oh."
Look at that! I can't even punch Kim in on Google before it tries to tell me I'm looking for Kim Kardashian.
Oh, speaking of Bruce Jenner becoming a woman, what do you guys think of the like men and like women's sports? Like the guy who got the sex change and is now trying to fight as a woman in the UFC.
The thing about that is like, I understand what you're trying to do, but to me, I feel like it's still unfair because even though you get the sex change,
Yeah, I think
there's still that advantage.
people were hating on Joe Rogan because he said that they shouldn't be allowed, and he said it's okay. You could be you could be born a guy, but you're really a girl, and you could be a girl in your soul or your heart or whatever you want to call it, but you are still a man. You are still bigger, stronger. You still have a better facial structure, and you're still gonna lay them out when you hit them. Like it's not gonna be fair at all.
No.
It'd be the equivalent if Kelly got a sex change and stepped in the ring. No, Kelly's gonna wind up and
Bro.
take one of them down.
I would be a dead sexy woman.
Keep the beard.
You're gonna keep the beard?
Yeah, keep the
Straight.
beard. That'd be hilarious.
So here's the ultimate question: if you had testicular cancer and they had to take them, what would you do?
Let them take them?
I don't know. Yeah.
What else am I gonna do? Say no. I'm
Well, I
keeping them.
mean, you have plenty of options. What would you do?
What are my
What are the options?
Well, we just spoke of one.
Oh no, no, thank you. No, thank
Mac, I'm not going to. No, they can take my ball.
you. Take him. I don't need him.
No, they could.
Okay.
They could take my balls. I'm not putting a vagina there instead. Like that's like the farthest step you can go.
Hold on a minute. Let me pose it to you in a way that makes sense. Okay, at that point, you have just removed your reproductive organs. You can pretty much, I don't know. Can you still get an erection?
Yeah, you can. I think it's still orgasm.
No, well, you might get the
Nothing's gonna
feeling.
come out.
No, well, there's nothing to come out.
Shooting blanks.
No, you're shooting nothing.
No, you fill it. No, you take a needle and you fill them up with sour cream, and then
It seems painful. I don't want anything of filling in needles in anywhere.
no, and then your wife is like, and then you're like, honey, grab the burritos, and you're like,
Grab the burritos. We're immature.
Wow, this has already been Googled.
Let's see. Let's hear what the answer is.
Hold on. Sex life after testicular cancer.
But all right, this is what I like. There's no way like people who get sex changes, like guys to girls. There's no way like the vagina's in the correct place. Like it's just not.
No,
Your vagina's where your dick is.
they have it down. Trust me.
Oh. Okay.
No, they've been doing it for like 20, 30 years now. It's like a lot of the knowledge we know about C-sections, how we can now safely remove babies from mothers' bodies without regular vaginal birth. A lot of that information came from World War II and the German doctors that were experimenting on pregnant Jews. A lot of our medical advancements we got from a lot of experiments that were done horribly by cruel people, but it's like, okay, so and it's one of those ethical questions. We can now save thousands and thousands of lives because of this information he got, but he got it in a crappy way. What do? You use the knowledge for good instead of what he was using it for originally.
Good old Hitler.
Yeah.
Let's see. Wow. Apparently, oh wow. Yeah, you guys can read that. I think somebody else should read that one out.
I will.
Retrograde ejaculation.
Retrograde ejaculation.
Yeah. Skim down.
Oh my! Retrograde ejaculation means ejaculating backwards. Your semen and sperm go out your back into your bladder instead of coming out your penis.
Keep reading.
Organs will feel different because they will be dry. This means you will not be able to have children by natural sex intercourse. Oh my lord. But it may be possible to take sperm directly from your testicles or from your urine after you had sex. So you pee? You pee your ejaculation out? What the hell?
Yeah.
When it said backwards, I literally thought it was coming out the other end.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Okay, so basically you can still get an erection if you've had both removed, but you need a testosterone replacement therapy to do it.
Yeah.
Because technically your body's not producing testosterone as much anymore. Because your main productions are been removed.
That's learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's yep.
So on that note, we're gonna end this very special Sub Sunday
Okay,
with
well,
that with retrograde ejaculation.
That's gonna stick with me for the rest of my life. I hope all of you enjoyed the first episode of Sub Sunday 2015. We're starting the year strong with a bunch of ejaculation talk. If you guys could please do us a favor, hit that like button and comment down below what you guys thought of the episode. We're looking for good suggestions, and we'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.